feeling out a bit. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Shoots from 12. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Now, here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. Pass to Holland. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Detroit, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 3. Here's P. Kicks it out to Ellis. Here's P. Covered by Cunningham. Brown with the screen on Cunningham. It's stolen by Cunningham. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Cunningham looking it over. Nails the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the Detroit Pistons.
We knew this one wouldn't be easy. Their backs against the wall. I think they're playing well at home, but they're up against a tough team.
What I like is they really seem to believe in themselves. They could have come in deflated, but listen, they're coming out swinging.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. At home, but down 3-1 in the series. Not a position they expected to be in, Shaq. What needs to happen to win the final 3 games of the series?
Let me go first, Ernie. Let me go first. They got to play with a lot of energy every minute they're on the court. And if they want to survive, it's going to take everything they've got.
Listen, they're great in the regular season, but the playoffs is a whole different animal.
Like, what kind of an animal?
A liger.
What's a liger?
Lion and a tiger. Very rare.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. A fantastic game from P in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The Pistons lead it. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And there's Porzingis, then it's P, and it's Champagnie in at the 4. The Pistons shooting about 35% from the 4, not much falling for them. Person the pass to Ivory. Now Ayton. Pass to Cunningham. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Champagnie. To the wing on the left. Here's P. Drills it from outside. P's got 22. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ayton. Nice D from Porzingis.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Brown, good.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Holland. Back to Cunningham. Ayton a screen. A 3-ball. Cunningham's shot is off.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
He passes to Champagnie. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And it's White missing. Pistons trail by 4. Here he goes. And the shot is good. Holland's got 5.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half, and now 1 for 5.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for Boston. Porter's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for White. Out left to the wing. Porzingis with a screen on Ivy. Here's P. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Pistons have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And the foul on P. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Ivy. Here's Holland. And here's Ivy. Porzingis with the block. And they recover it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Nice move. And it's good off the glass. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over, Mike. Pistons shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. They've got Max Strus. Bob Williams is out there with Toppin. Then it's Williams. And it's Klintman in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's Strus missing. Boston's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Porzingis has gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Rob to take the lead. He no good. Strus with it. Pass to Klintman. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Now here's Strus. White covering. And it's Strus missing. Celtics shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Porzingis passes to P. To Champagnie. Porzingis against Williams. Here's P for the 3, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Stolen. Driving to the basket.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Clinton, and so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the break, listening in with Charles Lee and his team, he challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to P. Back to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Simply put, a bad shot, Jacks. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's P. Outside, Porzingis. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They can use a bucket. Pass to Holland. 11 feet away. Cunningham's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Champagnie. 4 on the clock. Brown the pass to P. Shoots the 3. Detroit with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Person. Off target with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
Brown's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Boston.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive attitude as the stakes get higher. The competition also gets tougher.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for P.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's P. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Screen by Porzingis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from P.
Number 13, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from P. It's stolen. And there's the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. Knocks it loose. Here's White. Gets the bucket. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking